sweetness of Shabbos. We all need it. Bezrat Hashem Chavra, this I always kill the vibe, but I'm not sure if you guys could hear an echo. Do you guys hear an echo right now?
Yep.
Shtickle, okay. I guess it's the room, just doing some Torah in the holy TVA. How was everyone's Rosh Hashanah? It was good? Powerful? Amazing. I was
really come down steps. I'm still up there with you.
Okay, so Chaim and I are currently in the clouds, and just a little Torah before we start from the Halacha Berdichiver. I heard this from Reb Joey Newcomb. It's a Gavaldic video. I'll send you it. It's 59 seconds long, so it's pretty short for our generation, I would like to say. And he says that the Halacha Berdichiver. Okay, Samson said we can't reference without the niggin, so I think we have to start the niggin. Didi da da. Didi da ba 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 ba. Yidi da da ya di da 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 yidi da bum 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 bum. So the Halacha Berdichiver says that coffee is a part of the avodah. You wake up in the morning, you say moda'ani, you wash your hands, you do the whole thing. And coffee is a part of it. If you're a coffee mill person, like putting it into the French press, or you're the instant coffee guy like myself right here, for right now, Berdichiver says it's part of the avodah, it's part of the Seder in the morning. Why? How does coffee relate to Torah? How does it relate to Hashem? So the Berdichiver says so beautifully that with coffee, you put the hot water in, which is hot. You put the milk, which is cold. You put the coffee, which is bitter. And you put the sugar, which is sweet. You don't know what's going to happen in your day. Hot, cold, bitter, sweet. By the end of the day, Chaim Weinstein, you raise your cup with the coffee and you say, Baruch atah Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam she'akol niyeh bidvaro. Everything's from the Eibishter. So the previous niggin before the Berdichiver, we were listening to Kaksov. So the bracha, the Kutei Tefillah for all of us, is to really long for the sweetness of Shabbos as we're preparing right now. It's Thursday, 8:57 p.m. Now, a new thing that came to me during Rosh Hashanah that I think we're going to take on is starting the Chabura with Halacha. Very simple. It may not be the Halacha itself because we're learning the Shulchan Aruch, not the Shulchan, Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, and we could get into it, or it could just be an introduction, but we'll start. Why not just start? Rabbi Nachman was very makpid on Halacha, so we're going to start learning. Laws upon waking in the morning. The Kitzur Shulchan Aruch says, quotes in a pasuk, I've set Hashem before me always. This is a fundamental rule of the Torah and of the attributes of the righteous who walk before God. For we cannot compare a person's lifestyle, his activities and affairs when he is alone, to his conversation and speech when he's amongst family and relatives, cannot be compared to what they've been in the presence of the king. Because then he would certainly take special care that all of his activities and conversations be refined and correct. Makes sense, you're in front of the king. How much more so when you contemplate that Hashem, the greatest of the kings, the Holy One, blessed is he, whose glory fills the entire world, stands above you and views your actions. As it is said, if a person will hide in hidden places, will I not see him? Says the words of Hashem. Do I not fill the heavens and the earth? It is certain that you will immediately acquire a feeling of reverence for the awesomeness of Hashem, blessed be he, and be ashamed to sin before him. This is the introduction to the laws of waking up in the morning. Bezrat Hashem will continue. It will make sense as we go along in the journey. Now, the learning, I didn't mention this before, is B'Shem Kol Yisrael. It's a Shem Hashem for, and also for people who need the help. Pesach Reuven ben Yosef Sarah and many others, unfortunately. Now we're getting into it. Sichos Haran, Rabbi Nachman. It is best to pray as early as possible each morning, says Rabbeinu. Prayer is so lofty and precious, and there is no guarantee that one will merit to pray later. Therefore, strive to pray as early as you possibly can. This is Geshmak Torah from Rabbi Nachman, and that is it. It's a very short one, but it's the deepest one in the world. Obviously, this applies to prayer. We should all be waking up at night. I don't know, maybe some camera should be waking up at night and praying, but really, what Rabbi Nachman might be telling us here is that it's amazing and very important to daven early because you don't know what will come up throughout the day. You don't know if someone will need your help. You don't know if you're going to get an urgent call. You just don't know. You may be lazy in the morning. You may be thrown off with time and realize you have something to do. And then you may be praying without a minute. Now, how does this Torah, at least for me, relate to our everyday? Not just prayer. It's really anything. Pray as early as you can. Do anything as early as you can. Because we all know we have the opportunity, we mentioned this so many times. Samson probably mentioned it over 100 times on Stealing Torah, that we're able to renew ourselves every second of the day. And I think a lot of it is having the mindset of doing things early, do things quick, with alacrity, with intensity. So maybe we could apply this Torah to really the fact that we can renew ourselves every second. We could do things in an efficient manner, in a meaningful manner. So, Bezrat Hashem, wherever we are, whether we're on the bus, whether we're in the car, whether we're in the hills, in the mountains, just remember this Torah, praying early, doesn't only apply to prayer, apply to anything. So, Bezrat Hashem, Chavra, we're already preparing for Shabbos. It's early. We're preparing. So, any questions, comments, please feel free. Amen. I'm sorry if we were all over the place. It's our first Chabur of the new year, which is pretty incredible. Yes, applause. Let's go, Chabra. Let's go, Chabra. Pretty exciting.
Can't hold the phone and clap.
It's pretty exciting, Chabra. I mean, we're just trying. We're just trying. Anyone else have anything to say?
So, hi, it's Freda. My mom from Houston.
Hey.
How was your Rosh Hashanah?
It's very powerful. How was yours?
Very powerful.
Amen. Wow, awesome.
Elyonis.
No, Chaim. We can't only be Nelly. We have to be in touch with them as well.
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
It's a little loud on the bus, so I'm sorry. I realized that Rabbi Nachman here is telling us something so deep, and that is that when we wake up, when we realize something, or when we feel like we've been asleep, because everyone knows that the shofar comes and it gives us a wake-up call. And it tells us, get up from where you are. Stop living in the Olam HaAsiyah. Stop living in the Malchut of Atzilut, of Asiyah. And realize that you can be in the higher realms. It says, wake up. At that very moment, you need to daven. It's immediately, very early in the morning, you should daven. Right when you realize there's something wrong. In that exact moment, you need to say, Hashem, okay, let me bring this thing that I realized in my mind into my lips, and bring it down from my lips into action. Whether it be in a real, better it's not only to daven with lips, but daven with a little proof of stuff. Give 10 agorot, give 1 penny to tzedakah when you realize, okay, there's something wrong. 1 penny to tzedakah, because I want to fix it, whatever is wrong. I wake up. That's why they said about the great tzaddikim, they would give it tzedakah and then they would go daven. They woke up and they knew, okay, I need a new mitzvah. So I need to daven, and then I need to give tzedakah. I need to make a ma'aseh, and then I need to change how I'm viewing the world. Only then can I realize that the world can be fixed. Rabbi Nachman here is telling us this very deep teaching. When you wake up, very important to daven early. I should be so zocher. I'm sorry for all the balagan and the background noises.
Samson, unbelievable as always. Anyone else have anything to share? Chaim's talking without talking. Tamar, Alana, Jeremy, Maya. So, Bezrat Hashem Chaver. Again, let's just pray for the sweetness of Shabbos, the longing for the sweetness of Shabbos. Should be the best Shabbos of our lives, first Shabbos of the year, very, very special, first Chabur of the year. And Chaver, we came a long way and we're just continuing. We don't stop, we're accelerating, we're constantly renewing ourselves, we're constantly trying. It's just trying. We may not understand Rabbi Nachman's Torah, but we're just trying. That's the beauty of having the Chevron, because everyone together, even just seeing the backgrounds, help us understand it a little bit more, help us relate to it a little bit more. So Chevron, we should all be healthy, happy, and successful, whether we're on the bus coming from O'Neill to Yerushalayim, whether we're in Houston, whether we're in the army guarding still on stealing Torah, whether we were at dinner last night in the clouds and now we're in the ocean, like Chaim is, whether we're in Stern or whether we're at home with the Mishpacha, like Jeremy is. So Bezrat Hashem, we should all be healthy, happy, and successful, and have an amazing, amazing night. Be well.